Whenever I get to this point in my regular non-online classes, I always ask my students if they've known any Vietnam vets, and pretty much always a few students will raise their hands. And when I ask them to tell the class what these veterans said to them about their experience, the basic theme I hear again and again is that these vets don't really want to talk about it, which is understandable. It was a very traumatic experience, and when they came back to the United States, they didn't feel particularly welcome or appreciated. It was like the country just wanted them to go away and not talk about it. It really wasn't until the 1980s that the country began to become more open in discussing what happened in Vietnam. And I think some Americans concluded that much of our country had made a mistake. If you don't like a war, if you're disappointed with how it turned out, don't take your frustrations out on the soldiers. It wasn't their idea. They weren't the ones who led it. If you're going to protest, protest against the government. Although some Americans concluded that once your nation is at war, you better support the troops, because if you don't, it will hurt their morale, encourage the enemy, and lead to failure. I vividly remember when the first Gulf War happened in the early 90s, there was an outpouring of support for the troops. Bumper stickers everywhere, flags being waved, yellow ribbons tied around trees. It's like the nation, in a sense, was apologizing for what it did in Vietnam, and this time they were going to support the troops.